If you serve white well-being, you are welcome here.
Your source of power is the spirit of the West.
Hey, how you going? Hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to maintain white well-being and put an end to white erasure, which is the destruction of Western kind and Western culture, etc. Western traditions, values, systems, and so forth. This content, this information here is for those who are interested in the well-being of members of Western kind. Those who care about all people, including white people. So those who are sympathetic to the well-being of Western kind and whites. And specifically, this is for those who are interested in or concerned with how exactly one is able to express themselves, live their life in whatever way, a certain lifestyle, or just partake in certain activities, etc., which will best benefit and help to aid the advocacy of the well-being of Western kind and a cessation of white erasure. So those of you who care about the well-being of Western kind and wish to understand how you can best navigate and orient yourself within the world in a way which helps to fight against anti-whiteism and uphold the well-being of Western kind. Essentially, it is the fostering of appellation, which will aid in the recapturing of our destiny as a people. Now, what is appellation? Appellation is the naming of a thing. The most fundamental thing that we can do if we care about the well-being of all people, including whites, is to learn the phrase and to promote the use of and the understanding of the appellation of the phrase, the form, anti-whiteism. Anti-white, anti-whites, anti-whiteism. Anything which is anti-European, anti-white, anti-Western, against Western kind, harmful or detrimental towards Western kind, or justifies and promotes white erasure, which is the destruction of Western kind and our culture, etc. To simply name this thing, to simply call it anti-whiteism, and to say anti-whiteism is this, that is appellation of the form. That is creating it as a section within reality, which then allows us to work on that section independently from the rest of the system. So, if we simply use the word and the concept anti-whiteism and promote this and make it a well-known, well-understood, intuitively felt concept, all right, within people's perceptions of their reality, then that section is manifested through the appellation. The form is created within the whole, as individual form, something that can be worked upon. Anti-whites and anti-whiteism and those things which are harmful to us and our people come out of the woodwork. They are outlined automatically. It's like they were camouflaged into the background and they were part and they're hidden away, so there was nothing we could do to help our people and to stop white erasure. But through appellation, through the naming, through the use of the concept and the terms, the word anti-white, anti-whites, anti-whiteism, we have outlined all of those negative things which harm us and our people, which then we can focus on those individual sections, create positive changes, promote the well-being of our folk, and bring a complete cessation of white erasure and anti-white harm into action. which will then be the recapturing of our destiny. Fundamentally, the only thing we need to do, and the most important thing we need to focus on and do in order to recapture the destiny of Western kind, to save our folk and uphold and to gift future generations with the best possible life that they will be able to have, the only thing we need to do, the most important thing we can be doing in our life, in this current age, for the betterment of the future generations, right? The most significant thing you can do, the most important thing that you as an individual right now can do, you can do something right now to make positive change. No excuses. Right this very second, there is some opportunity in your life there waiting for you to take in order for you to be able to actually make the most significant difference possible on the planet right now. That will be lasting and actually change the future and the lives of people in the future for generations to come. And that one thing is simply to take on and imbue and express, to be, to marinate within that concept, anti-whiteism, and to understand it, to appellate that, to foster the appellation, because that is what will change the world. So, be a hero today. The most important thing you can be doing is promoting the concept and the word anti-white and anti-whiteism.
If I ever do get completely nuked from YouTube, you can always find me at my website, email, on Gab, and you can ask for a link to our Discord server.